G'day folks, and welcome to the latest instalment of It's Always Beeroclock. I'm Mark.
And I'm Simon, and behind the camera is Sidekick Dave. And today we're in Enmore at Hopsters Cooperative Brewery.
A cooperative brewery. I don't really know how that functions.
Let's find out.
The Enmore Road precinct is home to many bars, restaurants, quirky shops, and of course the iconic Enmore Theatre, where some of the greatest names in music have graced the stage. But let's get back to the beer.
Here at It's Always Beeroclock, today we're in Enmore at Hopsters Cooperative Brewery with Mitch Hobbs, the Managing Director. G'day Mitch.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, mate. Now, how long's Hopsters been around?
The cooperative itself started off in 2016, but this location we opened 2 weeks before the first lockdown in about 5 years ago now.
Okay.
So yeah,
Great timing.
yeah.
Now, you've got a different model than most breweries. It's a cooperative. I don't know too much about that. Could you explain what a cooperative's all about?
Sure. Yeah. So instead of having just big capital investment, paying for everything, basically everything we do is membership based. So anyone can join up and become a member. They purchase shares in the company, which eventually will pay dividends on. But that funding basically does everything we do. So the fit out here was all paid through membership funding. And then they're involved in the process as well. So we're governed by a board of directors who are democratically voted in every couple of years, and they volunteer their time to kind of look at the strategy and planning of the business. And then we have a few paid employees like myself, but I'm also on the board as well. And then people can get involved, use their sort of day-to-day job skills to add and aid the cooperative and being what it is. So we have people working on accounting and marketing. We have lawyers, different skill sets of people to come in and share their knowledge and skill to grow the business. Basically.
Okay, and so how many shareholders are there involved at the moment?
There's about 960 at the moment. So yeah, we're getting a couple a month. People sort of join up. We have a lot of locals sort of come in and really love the place and sign up, and other people just love the idea of a cooperative and want to be involved.
All right, so you mentioned there are people with legal and accounting skills and that sort of thing. I imagine that their interest comes from home brewing.
Yeah, we have a lot of members who are avid home brewers, and we do a lot of educational stuff here as well. So we do learn to brew classes out the back with sort of small grain father systems, as well as we do like Cicerone training, so like beer sommelier training as well. We're the home of all the exams for New South Wales as well for Cicerone.
I didn't even know about that. I didn't know there was such a thing. I thought everyone was just a self-proclaimed expert.
No, you actually get the paperwork now. So yeah, we sort of facilitate that and do study groups and things like that. But a lot of people are just punters who love craft beer and want to be involved in something and feel more involved in a business rather than just being a customer. And people come and they volunteer and work behind the bar with me as well.
Okay.
As like a weekend thing, as a bit of fun, slinging beers over the counter. So.
All right. Now, you brew beer as well here at Hopsters, or Hopsters brews beer.
Correct. Yeah.
So, do you? What's the philosophy there? Do you have a core range that you continually brew?
Yeah. So we have 4 core beers that we always have available. And then we do a lot of collaborative collab beers with other breweries as well. So there's a lot of rotating taps with those. We try and do a couple a month. We've got an ongoing thing with Frenchies with the Cool Kids series. So we're up to number 36 at the moment with them. And just put on tap one with Kirk from Two Halves as well. But we also have and then our beers are homebrew competition recipes, winners from our membership who enter their beers based on sort of a competition guidelines that we present every couple of months, and then that winner gets upscaled and then put on tap.
All right. Does that mean that the core range will change in future as there are future winners of homebrew competitions?
At the moment, the core will just stay as is. It might be added to, but it won't be removed by any means.
All right.
It'll be a continual thing. And those competitions will be, depending on how crazy they are, will be limited releases rather than a permanent fixture.
Gotcha. Well, maybe you could describe for us the core range.
Sure, yeah. So we've got our sort of flagship is the Hopsters Pale Ale. It's technically an American pale ale, which you're drinking. So 5.2%, it's a lot bigger, maltier, a bit boozier than your typical kind of pale. It sort of packs a bit of a punch, but it's quite malty and hoppy.
It's great.
Yeah, it tastes, I reckon it tastes pretty good. We've got we just recently did a beer, a lager, just for the everyday lager punters. It's a German Pilsner, so there's a little bit more depth to it, I think. But we get a lot of different people coming in here, and everybody wants to start off with a lager, so that's sort of the easy way to go. The XPA, Griffo XPA, one of our original members, Griffo, helped us out a lot with engineering this fit out. So that's in sort of dedication to him.
Okay.
And then our West Coast IPA is a classic West Coast, old school, malty, bitter, resinous, and that's my recipe. So
okay, well,
so it may be the best one.
Critiquing that one. Now, do you those 4 core range brews? Do you brew them here on these premises?
No, so we contract brew at other places. All those beers are being done at Frenchie's, who we have a really close relationship with. As I mentioned before, we do a monthly collab with them as well. But we sort of move around to different places, brewing in different locations, while we're setting up the brewery out the back. Okay,
so in the future, you may be brewing here?
That's the plan. It's sort of been a long time coming. COVID and cost of living crisis has sort of put it on hold. Because of the way the cooperative works, we need to do a crowdfunding campaign to finance that.
Right.
So we've been sort of holding off while people haven't been cash, rich at the moment. So hopefully in the very near future, we'll be launching that crowdfunding campaign and then doing a big push to get a little 500-litre system out the back there, and that will just be mostly the limited release member recipes being produced on that, but we'll keep doing the core range stuff at scale at Frenchie's. So.
Okay, fantastic. So Mitch, do you package any of your beer?
Yeah, so all the core range is packaged, as well as the collab beers that we do. When appropriate with that brewery, we package as well.
Okay.
So you can get the pale ale even at Dan Murphy's and BWS. We're in about a dozen across Sydney, and then all the beers can be found from Newcastle to Canberra and everywhere in between. Okay,
and draft beer, is that your draft beer only available here, or is that
same thing? Yeah, no, lots of different venues as well. We just did a tap takeover down in Canberra last weekend. We were at the Beer Footy Food Festival last weekend as well, which was a big one. But yeah, we're sort of slowly growing, and as people become aware of us, you'll find us at different taps all around the place.
Okay. Have you produced any sort of weird and wacky beers?
We like to when we can, especially with the collabs, because we're sharing the brews volume with another brewery. We like to kind of push the window a little bit and sort of experiment a little bit more. So we've done some cherry ripe beers and some crazy stouts. We had some competition winners with a tonka bean flavored imperial stout, and tawny port barrel stout, which is pretty amazing.
Okay.
But yeah, we're hoping once the brewery is open, we'll be able to produce a lot more of those weird and wonderfuls.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Mitch, great speaking with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Good afternoon, folks. We're here today with Kerry. Hello, Kerry.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. Have you been to Hopsters before?
Many times.
Oh, excellent.
times.
Do you live locally?
I do. We live about 15 minutes walk just up the road.
Oh, how convenient.
So my partner and I refer to this place as our second lounge room.
Oh, right. Lucky you. Lucky you too. I take it you've probably gone through the whole Hopsters range many times.
Except for the IPAs, I'm not a huge IPA fan.
Okay.
But otherwise...
What's your favourite in the range?
I think it's probably going to be the lager. I like a nice, crisp lawnmower beer.
Okay.
Whether it's seasonal or not doesn't really matter. And the lager here is just it's a great beery beer. It's a lager for lager lovers.
Okay, it's a good beer flavoured beer.
It is. Yeah.
Okay, we'll have to try that one, boys. So, Kerry, this place is run on an unusual model. It's a cooperative.
It is. Yeah.
Are you involved in any way?
I am. My member and I have both bought in as co-op members. So we actually have our photos up on the wall. We have our little co-op member numbers. And we're just really happy to champion the place.
Okay, and being a member, does that get you involved more than just drinking the beer?
I think it does. I mean, you get a little discount as a member. That's nice, but it's more. We have friends who are musicians, and quite a few of them have played here. They've played gigs here, which is fantastic. You know, we need more live music venues, and we've had people who've had their birthday parties here because it's just such a relaxed atmosphere. They have a bring your own vinyl once first Sunday of each month where people can bring their own records and play them.
Oh, right. Have you brought a record?
I have.
And what did you bring?
A few. They let you do a whole set and get on the deck, so it's great.
Fantastic. And I understand they run some courses here as well. Have you been involved in any of those?
They do. Only a few weeks ago, I did a home brewers course. So that was fantastic. It was, I think, Saturday afternoon, went for a few hours, and we went through the whole deal from start to finish. And I've been told in a few weeks' time, possibly, I get to come back when the beer's ready and give it a try. So it's, it
we
was
will have
fantastic.
to come back and try your beer, Kerry.
It was a very small batch.
Okay.
So
well, I'll just have a little one.
First in, best dressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kerry, thank you very much for speaking with us.
My pleasure.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Today we've got a couple of visitors from the land of the long white cloud. We've got Hannah and Andrew.
Hello.
Now, what brings you folks here to Hopsters Brewery today?
Beer, obviously.
Okay. And do you have some experience in beer back home?
Oh, we've owned a brewery for a dozen years, so we've a bit of experience with beer, yeah.
Okay, so plug your brewery. Which one is it?
Behemoth Brewing Company. We're based in Mount Eden in Auckland. We're the third largest independent brewery in New Zealand, and we make a lot of beers. We make a lot of hoppy beers. We make a lot of crazy beers. We make a lot of fun beers, and we're looking forward to making a beer with Hopsters very soon.
Oh, fantastic. Now, Hannah, what do you think of Hopsters? What's your first impression?
Oh, it's great. It feels very welcoming. It's really nice and cozy, and there's an awesome selection of beers on tap.
Okay, and what have you tried today?
What have I tried today? I've tried what did I start with? I've tried the Hopsters and Frenchies Cool Kids collaboration, and I've also tried the Hopsters West Coast IPA, and then also just had a little taste of the Lindemans, which is obviously not one of theirs, but one of the guest ones. Yeah.
Okay. Andrew, of the Hopsters range, did you have a favourite today?
Well, the one I committed to a pint of is the Hopsters and Two Halves collab Blood Wit, which is a blood orange wit beer. I love wit beers, and so I always jump at them.
Okay, well, great speaking with you guys. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Cheers.
good. Nice to meet
Cheers.
you.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Alex, and I'm drinking the Hopsters Pale Ale, and I think it's a bit dark and heavy. Overall, a pretty good beer if you want a bit more of a heavier drink, a bit more alcohol in it, I guess. Yeah. Pass it over to my friend.
My name is Zach, I've been here before. It's a nice place. I'm drinking the number 7 Hopsters 2.5 Blood Wit Blood Orange. It's pretty nice, and yeah, it's a great place. I love it.
So my name's Kobe. I'm drinking the same thing, the Blood Wit. It's pretty nice citrus taste. Haven't been here before, but I'll come back probably. We're just checking out much of the little breweries along Newtown and around this area. So it's been a good day so far.
We have concluded our visit here at Hopsters Co-op Brewery in Enmore. David, your thoughts on Hopsters and the beers?
Well, it's an interesting model. I think having a co-op model actually really favours the punter, because you have their own brews plus a whole range of other great craft brews. So the place itself will have like 13 or 14 taps of wonderful craft brews. The place, really cosy. We're here on a rainy afternoon and it's really warm and cosy inside. In terms of the brews that I favoured, I think the two standouts for me were the Hopsters West Coast IPA, which I think was Mitch's formulation. And I must say the Hopsters Pale was also a standout.
Thank you, Sidekick Dave. Simon,
Yes,
your thoughts?
I agree with Dave. This is a very cozy atmosphere on a cold, rainy day like today. Much better than being in a warehouse somewhere where we usually are. And the atmosphere is really good. The people are really friendly. Both the punters and the staff very friendly, and the beers again very good. I really like the pale ale. I think that's their best seller, and rightly so. But I also like the collab with Two Halves, which was a blood orange wit beer. Very, very interesting. And the West Coast IPA I really liked as well. So there you go. Mark?
Well, thanks, guys. It is, as you say, an interesting sort of model, the cooperative model, but it's formed by beer lovers for beer lovers. It's a great model, and I wish them every success, really. I hope the model succeeds. It'll be interesting to see when they start to actually brew some of their own beers here on site rather than gypsy brewing elsewhere. My favourites were the pale ale. That was just great. I also like the XPA. But guys, until next time, remember, it's always Beeroclock.